Hello guys, today Eric and I are pulling collards out of the garden. We're going to pull these up, get them ready to can, and we're going to show you how we do that. So you can follow us along as we begin to pull these up.
We would normally leave these in the ground longer, but since
we're using the
we
beds
got to
for
use
tomatoes.
these for tomatoes, we need to get them up. And Stumpy's got some more planted over there that are coming up. So we're going to just go ahead and de-leave these and go ahead and get them out of the raised bed so we can start the tomato process.
That's right, so follow us along. When we get them up there to the sink, we're going to cut them all off and put them in the sink and wash them in that sink. Okay? If you want to just get them right there.
Well,
do we have we'll need another bucket, won't we?
Yeah, I'm probably going to run out of rain. Well, I can push them all down in there. See if I can reach it from this side.
Man, here comes the rain. You want me to trim some? These have been the best tasting collards I think I've ever put in my mouth. You know it?
Well,
I don't know how they'll be now that they're fully grown, but when they were young and we cut some off and cooked them, oh my gosh, they were.
Well, they should still be good because they're not seeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they've just being grown in these raised beds with this better soil.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had prettier collards. I don't know. Maybe we have. Sure. Do look good.
Chickens will like those too. I think the goats will eat those too. You know it? Boy, that wind is something else. There's a few of those broccoli plants still in the seed tray. Can we salvage those?
I could try to put some down the middle of
Or
the tomato rows.
What about on the end where the onions are, just right there? Yeah, I was hoping the rain would get on them some. Here we go. Now we can go up there to the porch and start cutting them and washing them and get them clean and ready to blanch. Hey, Stumpy's here.
Some more pants, John.
We need to put a little water in it. We'll get it heating up. And
Do we need to cut more of the stems off of them, or?
I'll get them out Denise. I should have brought my cutting board. You got a big cutting board?
I do.
Maybe get some more gas. There might be a full one in there. That might be a full one. I can't remember.
That one is pretty heavy.
Yeah, there was one that was pretty cool.
I know there's another full one in here because it's got a blue tag on it.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. I thought I had a full one left.
That's broccoli. Is that broccoli?
Yeah.
There you go.
You didn't see it down in there?
I did. I just didn't. I just saw a whole different thing.
That's all right, though.
This is just half of it.
Yeah, this is half. We still got a whole other half of thing out there.
Getting no video, are we?
Yeah. Say hey to people.
Hey.
I'm just sitting here praising the Lord for the harvest. Thank you, Lord.
Keep washing these off.
It's him right there, boy.
Where is it? Oh yeah, I found some on.
I thought I bet it was last long.
Nope.
Is that a collar worm?
Yeah, cabbage worm. Them old white butterflies.
Yeah, they're pretty, but they ain't pretty on my plant.
Nope.
For sure. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I think I went here earlier.
Oh, it's all right. It didn't take, what, a few minutes?
I had not long been home either.
Okay, so what you see is Stumpy's over here.
De-stemming.
Huh?
De-stemming.
De-stemming.
Taking the stems out.
Yeah.
Where it's just leaves.
So that we can cook them down.
We're going to cut them up, not yet. Blanch them 15 minutes. Then you can pack your jars if you want to can them. And I think it's an hour and 15 minutes. You got to can them on 10 pounds of pressure.
Wow.
It's a long time. It's as long as meat.
That's corn.
It's corn and meat.
Yeah.
It's because it'll be so tight in the jar once you get them packed in there that it takes a long time for that to heat all the way to the center of the jar.
Yeah, I told them we were going to show them start to finish. So.
Yeah. Well, in case we don't, we can definitely show them the jars, but in case we don't, you can also blanch them like this for about 15 minutes and then put them in a sink or something. Can be an ice chest, depending on how many you have. Something big with cool water. Cool them down, then take them out, shake them off, pack them in a Ziploc, throw them in the freezer.
Yeah. Well, I think I will get me a cutting board and a knife and help you. Because that's the next step right there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Danette and Stumpy here now. Bless his heart. He's been out at the cooker.
It's my hands just.
You need me to do that some? What we're doing here is we've blanched our collards for, how long did y'all blanch them for?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. And the purpose of blanching them is if you don't blanch them and then just try to raw pack them, they'll shrink and then you won't have many collards in your jar. So we blanch them down to, some articles said you could do 5 minutes or just till they wilt, and some said 15. So we just went ahead and cooked them for 15 minutes. Now we're packing our jars, and we're doing them in quart-sized jars. We've got water boiling on the stove. We've got our canner getting ready over there. Of course, Denise and Eric, they got a call to come see the grandbaby, so off they went to see the grandbaby, which is expected. So I need to go get him some more jars because it looks like we're going to have more. We're curious to know how many we're going to have. Some people was hoping 14, but I'm thinking we might have more than 14. You think we'll have 14?
I hope.
2, 4, 5, 6 right there. And there's just 7. Let me go get him some more jars.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
It's Eric.
Danette.
Prairie Hill Farms.
It's the next morning because
It's the next morning. It was midnight last night when I finally got to turn off the eye over here.
Yeah.
But yesterday afternoon, Eric and Denise pulled up the collards and started washing and cleaning them off, and so I was able to get home and help them do a little bit of that, and but we then proceeded to blanch the collards and for about 15 minutes on a rolling boil and stirring occasionally, and we had a pretty big pan full, and it actually turned out pretty good. I wanted to see how these turned out this morning. Had to take them out. I turned them off last night at midnight, and they look good. They look fine. I did not put any
Smells like collards in here.
I did not put any vinegar in my water, so you can see my jars are a little cloudy. But nevertheless,
I lock them off.
that doesn't mean nothing. Not to us, it don't. Anyway, we wound up with 14 quarts of collards that we canned. And give me just a second to turn my bacon.
You could give me breakfast this morning.
Cooking some breakfast.
Denise and Eric will be up here shortly. I know, but I'm just going to wipe these jars down.
Y'all need wiping down.
Now, it looks like, you know, Eric or Stumpy, as y'all know him. Y'all don't hear me call him Eric much. All the liquid boiled out of it.
I don't think it's boiled out at all. I don't.
See, I don't see any.
Yeah.
There's a level down in there.
If you do greens, you'll learn it's very difficult to get all the air because they're packed in there so tight, and so you do have some siphoning issues. And honestly, I don't know exactly what to do about that.
If anybody has any suggestions for us,
yeah, you can comment down below. But
yeah,
you know, irregardless, you know, our greens still turn out.
They're sealed.
They're sealed, and they'll be good.
You want to talk about these lids?
To whenever.
Eric.
Yeah. We actually, when they went up to Homesteaders of America, they got some 4-jar lids. I'm not sure how close that is. But it's FOR jars, 4 jars, and that's what they're for. They're 4 jars. And but anyway, we're cleaning these off.
What he was going to say about the lids, though, you like them?
Oh yeah, Yeah, I'm sorry. I do. I like the 4-jar lids. I hadn't had any yet that has not sealed.
It seems like these lids are thicker.
They're a little thicker
Yeah.
than ball jar lids or some of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's anything wrong with ball jar lids.
No, we've used those for years.
Right. And they're both companies, 4-jars and Ball, if I'm not bad mistaken, are made in America. And but we really like these 4-jar lids. And I watch Mrs. Volpe up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
The name of her channel is Our Half Acre Homestead, and she's a sweet lady that uses 4-jar lids, and that's where I first heard about them. And wanted to get some of them when they went up to HOA.
Well, they just happened to be there. Yeah.
They just happened to be there, and so.
I don't think I knew your love for 4-jars until I brought them home, and you went, "Oh my gosh!" You're like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, and if you want to check out a channel, I'll throw a picture of her for Mrs. Volpe, Our Half Acre Homestead. Our Half Acre Homestead. She's up in Canada. She's a sweet lady, older lady, but very, very frugal. If you want to see somebody that can stretch a dollar, she certainly can. Mm-hmm. And so anyway,
how many did we end up with, honey?
Got 14 quarts. We had 2 canners full, and our all-American canner, it just keeps purring along like it's supposed to.
Yes, if you're looking into starting canning and you need a good pressure canner, we've used them all. We used the ones with the seals, you know, those brands, and this is by far, for me, I'm definitely, you know, I'm intimidated by a pressure canner. I was when I first started canning anyway. And so this one is a no-brainer. No seal. It'll last for as long as we live, and then some for our kids. But anyway, if you ever need a good canner, it costs money, but it's an investment, because you can't put a price on canning food or canning your own food. So, but anyway, we got 14 quart jars. That's 14 meals. Sides, you know, something to go with a meal that we can have. I can still cook them the same way that I always do. When I can dump them out in a pan, I can add my apple cider vinegar and my meat seasoning, and they'll still turn out the same.
We need to do that recipe for them too one day.
Yeah.
It's just a simple thing, but last time she cooked it like that with the apple cider vinegar, and I'm not sure what all else she puts in there.
That's it. Apple, and then your meat, I think. That was it.
And they were
salt, of course, yeah.
Very good, very delicious. Yeah. And anyway, guys, I'm cooking breakfast. It's Saturday, so we're fixing to start planting some tomatoes today, and squash, snap beans. We're in South Alabama, so it's time.
Yes.
It's time to get going on the garden. We're closing out the winter stuff. Like I say, we got cabbage out there. We're gonna be canning, and we got these collards. And a few days back, we done 14 quarts of carrots.
You should see that video.
You should see that video coming. And so, anyway, thank y'all for watching, guys. God bless you. And remember, simple life, much more enjoyable life.
Yes, guys.
Can you some food. It's just going to keep going up. I keep saying that, but can you some food. You have some good quality stuff.
God bless y'all.
Love y'all. Thank you.